Hello, this is Laura from Teacup Lion, and I'm going to show you how to needle sculpt your plush to create definition in the face, or any other areas that you want to change. So, as you can see, this is a bull terrier, and his face is a little puffy. Real bull terriers do have a somewhat puffy snout, but their eyes should sink in slightly. It gives a much cuter look, it's more natural, and it looks less like overstuffed taxidermy. So what I want to start with is a 4 to 5 inch doll needle for this pattern, and how you can guess the length is how far it will go through the head. So I can maybe get away with 1 inch shorter needle than the head, but I might be kind of guessing where this edge will be coming out, and I don't want to stab myself, so I'm just going to go with a 4 to 5 inch. I have my upholstery thread, or heavy duty thread, because there's going to be a lot of tension on this thread and you don't want these threads coming out. If you're using regular sewing thread, it can snap at any time. So I'd normally pick white, but I'm picking black so you can see it. You want to start your threads somewhere on the back of the plush where the knot will not be too noticeable. It could be behind an ear. I usually like to go in the back center of the neck because it creates nice definition there too. And at least I know that the thread will be running across the face and back, not up in this area and down. So start, preferably not right in the center of the seam in case the knot will pop through. I'm stitching right into the center, into the fabric. And I am aiming to come out at the center eyeball here. Now this is sort of a trial and error thing. I do have the backs of the eye attached, so I can't get quite exactly next to the eye, but I can get really close, and that's why having white will help for white fabric. So pull it through. Make sure to even these threads out at the back, and pull, making sure that knot's secure. Okay. So the next stitch, if you sew downwards, just take note of how it will push the fabric. The eye will look a bit down. If you stitch up a little bit, I'm just pressing into the fabric, it goes up. I like that. So I'm going to stitch, this is about 3 to 4 millimeters up, right next to the eyeball. Now I'm hitting the backing with the needle, so I'm moving it slightly to the left. And stitching, whoop, watch your fingers. Alright, stitched out at the back of the head, but it's not where I want it to be, so I'm going to keep trying to guess where the bottom is. Alrighty, got it. So if you need pliers, grab those. I have enough force here that I can just pull it through. Make sure these two threads come down equally, and they do. So watch as I pull the thread, the eye sinks in. When I release the thread, it comes out again. So whatever depth you like it at, you will want to pull it, trim your threads, and double knot them together. Now the first eye is easier. The second eye is usually a bit harder because you're trying to match the first eye. Look at that, it's pretty cute on this side. So I'm just going to repeat for this eyeball as well. Now you can also use this to create definition in other areas of the face. Maybe I'm making a pug and I want him to have little wrinkles across his face, and I want the nose to be more pronounced. Here you can see it's only a little bit pronounced. Maybe I want the shape to be more like that. So I will, with white fabric I'd use white, again just so you can see it. Start on this side, and might be a good idea if you're new to this to draw the line where you'd want it to be. Maybe between these two dots. Those look pretty symmetrical. Press it in to test. Yeah, that seems good. And try to stitch out at one of the dots. Perfect. Pull out. Knots tight. In at this side. And out at the back. Come on. Alright, good enough for this video. Make sure to pull threads down evenly. Oh, snout! How nice. So with white thread you wouldn't see it as much, and you can always brush the little fur fibers over the thread so it's not as noticeable. And that's how you needle sculpt. You can use it on other areas as well of the plush to create definition wherever you liked. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you take your sewing to the next level. Bye-bye!